Welcome back to the Crypto Boss Danger family. So let's look at Jasmine coin. If you guys are new, appreciate if you come in, hit that like, subscribe button, like always. So looking at Jasmine, I had this in a rising wedge. It's trying to breach the bottom of it. If that does happen, then obviously it's no longer a rising wedge, and this idea is invalidated. Your next support to the downside, if it is not a rising wedge, is 6/10 of a penny. But if you want to remain bullish, you obviously can't lose this higher low here, which currently sits at basically 64.5% of a penny. Because obviously, if you came down to this next support, you would lose a 200-day moving average on the 4-hour chart. Would you lose it on the daily time frame? You would not lose it on the daily time frame, but you would lose it on the 4-hour chart, which is not very bullish to me. Because the 4-hour chart is a pretty big time frame. So you really need to see a nice big green candle to around the price level of 7776, 77% of a penny for Jasmine to remain bullish. And if you are still in this rising wedge, your next resistance to the upside, if you were to break to the upside, which only happens 32% of the time, the measure move or the next resistance is 83% of penny. But rising wedges usually break down 68% of the time, but if they break out parabolically really fast. So that's just something to watch. Right now, you're very close to invalidating this and basically just going down to the next support, though. So bears are basically, I would say, in control. The good thing for the bulls, though, is the 4-hour chart is very low, making it higher low. So that's, as of right now, as long as you don't lose 6-4, technically I'm still bullish on Jasmine on the 4-hour chart. Looking at the daily chart, again, RSI is very low. It's making a higher low. So even the daily chart looks good to me. You're still above support. You're above the 200-day moving average. Now let's go back to the smaller time frames, to the 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart is overbought, making a lower high. So the 4-hour chart and the daily chart look very good to me to remain bullish and to remain in the rising wedge. But the 1-hour chart right now, it's getting overbought. You're below the 200-day moving average, and as of right now, when you zoom in, you're below the rising wedge that I had drawn. Going to the 15-minute chart, 15-minute chart made a higher high from the previous one, but overall, it has made a lower high from just a few hours ago. And you're below the 200-day moving average on the 15-minute chart, and again, overbought. And overall, I would say it's still in a downtrend as of right now. You can just draw this super short downtrend, and you kind of say maybe it's trying to break out of it, but overall, you could also just draw it like that. I guess you are trying to break out of it on the 50-minute chart. But again, that's a small time frame. So really, I would say if you want to remain bullish on the overall, you have to hold 64% of a penny, and you need to get a bounce sooner rather than later up to 77% of a penny. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. That's my idea, that we're still in rising wedge, but the smaller time frames are almost about to invalidate that. So I would say if you lose 64% of a penny, that's invalidated, and your next step is 6 cents a penny. Right now, I still believe we're in a rising wedge unless we break 64% of a penny. With that being said, guys, that's all I got. If you guys enjoyed this video, appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe button. And if you guys would like me to post other videos, let me know in the comment section what you would like me to do those videos on. With that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.